This is the first year for the Youth Olympic Games and for the Youth Ambassador Program, or the Young Ambassador Program, sorry.
Yeah.
So what does it mean to you to be part of the beginning of this?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it a lot during our breaks in Singapore. There weren't too many breaks, but once in a while we had 5 minutes to catch our breath. And everybody agreed that it's such an amazing opportunity because, it's never been done before. And so basically we don't get too many, like there's not somebody at the IOC calling me twice a day saying I have to do this or I have to do that. Mm-hmm. They just wait for our ideas to develop and for our stuff. And, we can really get hands-on experience and we can propose our ideas and most of them are warmly welcomed and we are free to exercise them. So it's such a great way to shape the games because we're not just some kids to put the youth in Youth Olympic Games. We really are a part of the team and we're really doing our best to shape these games and we're really looking forward to how the project continues.
And so since these games are for younger people and like you said, it's all the young ambassadors coming up with your own ideas and everything for it as it goes along, how is social media playing into this? Do you guys all have your own Twitter accounts and I know you're blogging about it. Are most of the young ambassadors getting the word out and spreading the news about it?
Yeah, I mean, we just started, like Singapore marked more or less the kickoff of all the things. And as you said, there are some people having a blog, like Erin has a great blog and Fergus and I do. Of course, we're tweeting and on Facebook, we've got our own group and now we've got a private Facebook group for us just, throw ideas around. And we will also have a public group in the future, so where people can read about our experiences and stuff. So I think social media, as we talk about a global, a global thing like the Olympic Games, social media is probably the best way to reach out to all the people worldwide because, everybody's connected. And it's just crazy, like if Callum in Canada, in Vancouver, he's doing some stuff, it only takes a click and I can read what he's doing right now. And that's just an amazing opportunity to be really on the edge of the whole thing growing and developing.
What else do you like to do in your spare time? Like, what is the average day of Florian like?
Well, the average day of Florian would be getting up really late, going to university and coming home really late. I guess no, just kidding. As I said, I study psychology and advertising, which are two different programs. Like psychology is an undergraduate thing, and I'm going for my master's in advertising. And apart from that, I'm also involved with my handball club on a management level. I'm helping them out with some skills I acquired during my undergraduate sports management degree. And I also started coaching a little league team, which is so much fun, like seeing the 7-year-olds moving around and teaching them tricks. It's a fulfilling and rewarding experience. Yeah. If you teach them a trick and they perform it. And apart from that, I'd say I'm just a normal guy. I enjoy movies and music. I'm really into independent music and films.
What advice do you have for the Youth Olympic Games athletes?
I think, people give this advice a lot, and so it tends to sound a little cheesy, but there's so much truth to it. It's just, if you have a dream and you want to achieve something in life, just go for it and don't list the reasons why you can't do it, because I always give the example, Usain Bolt doesn't say either it's impossible to run 100 meters under 9:70. Just because it hasn't been done before doesn't mean it's impossible, so just go out there and live your dreams. And I come from a small-ass town here in Austria, and I've had so many dreams, and so far I've managed to fulfill them all. Like I wanted to work in New York City, and I've done that. And I wanted to go to the Olympic Games, and I'm going to in August. So if you just take your dreams and you're able to work hard and live for them, then they will definitely come true.
Excellent advice. I actually watched your video on the Youth Olympic Games website today, the introduction of you.
Yeah.
And I saw at the end you said young people should stick to their dreams and work hard for their dreams and their goals. So exactly what you just reiterated here. So what are your dreams and goals? I know you said advertising and sports psychology. What are you going to do after the Youth Olympic Games?
Well, I'd say my dream, as it is at the moment, is I want to go to the Olympic Games, not maybe as an official or an ambassador. I want to be part of the Olympic Games as a sports psychologist or as a coach in handball. So that's definitely my dream in sports and in like career wise and in general. I just want to, my dream is just to continue my life as it is, staying true to myself. And the last 5 years have been so amazing, and I just want to continue them. And so I'm just trying to take every day with my best attitude. And if I manage to keep up my energy and my attitude, I think everything will work out pretty fine.
That is an excellent philosophy, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like normally people should have, I don't know, maybe list dreams like I want to cure cancer or I want to eat boner walks on YouTube. But I'm afraid I'm just an ordinary guy. I want to have a fun and fulfilling life, and yeah. It's just I like to take different approaches to some stuff, and so far nobody understood why I really did it, but I hope I can make it clear that it's just a thing of willpower to test yourself. Because that's also my opinion. If you're willing to walk home at 4 a.m. barefoot for 3 miles, then you're also prepared to take the next step. And if you continue the dedication you show in small things on a bigger level, I think you're pretty fine.
And last question, where is one place that you've never traveled to that you would like to go?
That's a tough one. I don't know. It's maybe New Zealand. Like everybody says, it's so beautiful. So going to New Zealand, that would be great. And what I'm going to do after I finish my masters, that's pretty worked out in my head, at least it is I'm going to go to the West Coast, to LA, take a car and drive it all the way to the East Coast, all across America. That's what I'm intending to do.
And stop in little places along the way?
Exactly, yeah, just pick a route and just go there. It's one of the experiences you have to make, just going there with the wide open land and just go for days and days and days and make up your mind and whatever.
Well, do you have anything else that you'd like people to know about you or know about the Youth Olympic Games or anything like that?
Well, like if people are watching this, I'm sure there are plenty of people watching this. I don't have this, like, I don't know, hey kids, get off my lawn, grumpy old man approach. So just because I'm the ambassador of Austria, if there are people out there having some questions or athletes want to talk about it, just, just go to my blog and write me a comment or send me a private message. So I'm open for everybody, and I hope I can just, spread the word of the Youth Olympic Games and get as many people involved as possible.
Well, great. Excellent advice, as always. Thank you so much for talking to me today.
You're very welcome.
It's excellent to have all your insight on the games and on life in general. So good luck to you at your next trip to Singapore, and I hope you meet a lot of amazing people. Thank you.
Okay, take care and talk to you soon.
Have a good day.
You too, bye-bye. What I'm trying to do with my blog, I don't write too much about, how the Youth Olympic Games are working and stuff like that, because I think, the Olympic Games are something you think they're so big, it's like unreachable, you can't go there, it's not for normal people. And so what I'm trying to do is I try to take what's going on with the Olympics and Singapore and the Olympic values and translate it to everyday situations so that people say, actually, Olympism is not something for an absolute elite, it's for everybody and it's everywhere in the world. So that's what I'm aiming at with my blog, to make people see that it's not that distant and far away after all.